Mhm. How would you watch the show out there? वहाँ पे MX Player और Old Balaji चल रहा है क्या?
Someone was just saying, KB, you don't need that show. You don't need that title. It's the worst show. Yeah, the thing is, if you get that title, whatever
At
badass, then
what cost? That
at what
badass cost.
cost and how
Really,
badass were you? That means you must have had to do really,
really nasty,
really
dirty
rotten,
things.
rotten things.
Or
Yeah.
wrong things, yeah.
You've had to ruin relationships. You've had to say unkind things. You can't be that kind of person. You don't want to be that.
Yeah.
Someone said, KB, you don't have to stoop so low. You're already a good man. You don't need to.
Somebody saying, जिन लोगों को मुनावर यूज कर रहा था उन्हीं लोगों ने उसको यूज एंड थ्रो किया.
But that's what's going to happen now. That's
Of
the
course.
thing. And the thing is, if they don't do it, the show will make them do it. They say, okay, you on this side, you on this side. Now you play against each other.
Yeah.
So it's not like anybody will have a choice. They will use each other. It's a
No,
Prince
like
and Zishan. It's a
Vandana
Prince
out
and
there saying,
Zishan incident, huh?
yeah, the Vandana said, Vandana Srivastava out saying, कल को उसके दोस्तों ने धोखा दिया तो कितना रोया. आपका दोस्त बनकर पीठ में छुरा भोंका तब हंसता था साला. I still remember जब मैं वापस आया था. Remember it was Sunday's episode when I came back.
Huh.
हाँ. और
Yeah.
Sunday के दिन ही and we were all so happy to meet, and of course मैंने orange team choose की because I didn't want to play safe, not because I have anything against Munawar or Anjali or the blue team for that matter. I just wanted to challenge myself. और फिर
Yeah, and
साइशा ने
you were told to challenge yourself.
yeah
They did say
और
you have to play the other side. So it was not
ही
like it was in your hands also, which you
no
should
no
also tell people.
what yeah के आते ही फिर साइशा कान भर दिए मुनावर के. और यही बात मैंने पहले कही थी कि मुनावर के कान इतने कच्चे नहीं है कि एक साइशा की बातों में आकर मुझसे बात न करे.
Yeah.
He betrayed my trust also, and he put me that day on the charge sheet, and he didn't tell me till like 4-5 days, and I thought it was Anjali who put me in the charge sheet, but he put me. So that was betrayal of friendship.
It was kind of Saisha ruining things.
I know,
That's
but
what.
you have to यार अगर कोई आपके देखो इसलिए what's his name Zishan tried to say something about Mandana. I went to Mandana and I told her straight up front. Mandana swore that I swore on a mom that she did not say. So now मैं किसी के कहने पे या किसी के सुनने पे I will not come to a conclusion till I don't see it or till I don't hear it from my own ear.
Yeah.
So Munawar did the same thing. He heard somebody else without knowing the truth, and he screwed it up.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard because you don't know what to believe. He thought Saisha just came from outside and just met you. And Saisha had gotten in touch with me on Instagram DM. How can I connect with KV? And now Payal was saying in the show, she was, you stop connecting to my people. You spoke to Sangram also. Saisha ne bol diya hoga, I met Sangram or I spoke to Sangram. So why are you connecting to everybody's people?
Really?
And then turning negative. Mat karo, I didn't try to get in touch with her. She reached out to me and said, how can I get in touch with KB? So, don't do these things and then go talk about the same people. That's not nice. But this show kind of teaches you the kind of people you need to stay away from.
Somebody saying Munawar and KV could have had a great bond अगर किसी ने उसके कान नहीं भरे होते. That's so true. He could have really had a good bond, but he ruined it for himself. He could have worked really well. It would have been fun.
Yeah, but you know what he does? The way he speaks about, he hasn't stopped talking about you since you left. It's like, when you break up with someone and you say, I don't care about them anymore. And you're like, well, but did you see them somewhere? Did they ask about me? It's kind of cute.
बोल भी रहा था ना भी कि अरे अगर केवी भाई होता तो मजे लेते हैं यार, अच्छा हो कि भाई गए, वरना मेरे और मजे लेते। वो बाहर भी मजे ले रहे होंगे, ऑफ कोर्स
he
मजे
was
ले रहा
he
हूँ
was
यार।
saying he was अच्छा हुआ अंदर नहीं है, नहीं तो मैं आंख नहीं मिला सकता था उनसे। he goes वो यहाँ
And now
होता तो मजे
he
लेता।
needs to see, he needs
but
to see after you betray somebody else's trust, this is what happens and this is what it feels, and that's what I
yeah,
felt.
but see
Yeah,
the
bro,
thing,
Reena
he's
Joran,
wrong
Reena
about
Joran
you.
is also listening to our conversation. Hi, Reena, how are you doing? Yes, it's very true. जो मैंने कहा सही है. Things always backfire when you do. तो वो ना life एक circle है. आप जो करोगे वहीं पे आप भुगतोगे.
Yeah, but you know what? It's not like the bond is over. I think when he comes out of the show, now he's seeing who's a good friend and who is not.
Yeah.
Who are like my true people. And the thing is, when he comes out of the house, he'll he'll know what kind of person you are. And I think that's probably going to be the one friendship that he has left, because now the show is going to ruin all his relationships, because that's what a show like this will do.
It
It
does
does that.
really.
Yeah, they won't let you. They won't. And someone was saying, KV, honestly, they were not good friends. Everybody talks. There's so much talk that happens in the show. And Prince told you, he goes, don't trust anybody. They all talk about you. And they all did. But then people were
I
also
was never trusting anybody. I was doing my own thing. I was never trusting. It's just that people have issues. Every time they would target me, and they target only my. अगर आप threat होते हो तो ही आपको target करते हैं.
Yeah. And I think people are also saying on social media that you're the only one that could actually challenge Munawar. You're the only one that he was, feeling a little threatened by, that he's my competition. And he said also. So he did. And so you guys were good.
But इसके अलावा the show wanted me to become a freaking disgusting monsters, which I would never be, man. I'm wicked. Yeah. I have a devil inside. मेरे अंदर badass पन है, but घटियापन नहीं है. This is what
नहीं, घटिया नहीं बन सकते. वो घटिया चाहते हैं.
Yeah.
They want. Shivam Aurora said, "You अपना ये जो mime वाला act था बहुत अच्छा था. Everybody loved your mime act."
Somebody saying out here, VN Arwal 6. कल after betrayal, Munawar was saying कि तुमने केवी को खुश कर दिया. वो घर बैठकर हंस रहा होगा. He is still insecure about you. Of course, मैंने कल का एपिसोड देखा, मुझे तो बहुत हंसी आई. मैं तो मजे ले रहा था, मजे. जैसे मुनावर मजे लेता, मैं भी मजे ले रहा था. Oh man.
Someone said they're doing
वो एपिसोड I was watching live, और मुनावर सारे ब्रेक्स, दो ब्रेक्स उसको दे रहा था, अंजलि को 1-2 ब्रेक्स साइशा को दे रहा था. वो अंदर ही था, सब ब्रेक्स ले रहा था. और जैसे ही बाहर आ रहे तो अंजलि, साइशा और पूनम, आई थिंक नॉट, आई डोंट नो इफ पूनम वाज देयर, दे स्टार्टेड पुटिंग द ब्रेक्स ऑन मुनावर. ये क्या हो रहा है, ये क्या हो रहा है, ये बहुत अच्छे धोखा दिया, पीठ पे मार. आई सेड there the game has started, man.
It will go like
And
this.
Azma is so cute, man. Azma is सच में, मैं तो कहता हूँ आजमा को है ना एक स्टैंड अप कॉमेडियन होना चाहिए. सीरियसली नॉन स्टॉप है वो.
She needs to be
She is so good, man. She बस
the
खाली अपनी
roast.
जबान पे थोड़ी लगाम दे दे, because उसकी जबान भी बहुत गंदी हो जाती है कभी, but otherwise she is so good.
She's so clever and witty, just on the spot. She can mix up stuff. I think Ekta will give her some show for sure. Zarur. Jyoti Bansal said, KV, take my name. You're a great person.
Hi.
Thanks, Jyoti. Ali ko kaise vote aaye? I don't know about kaise vote aaye, but when they say, okay, voting, how he got 70,000. So you got around 23, 25 now, right? So suppose he got around 10, okay, generous. Say suppose he got 20. That means 50 he got on his own, right? Through fans. And you think agar 11 million wali ke sirf 50,000 hi aaye, kul milake. Munawar fans and Anjali fans ke milake, that's it, only 50,000? That doesn't even make sense. Obviously, if you have that many millions, you would have many, many more. So I don't I think voting का कुछ झोल था.
I think voting का कुछ झोल है. Seriously,
I
I
think
do
so for
believe
sure.
that. Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like I would not want you to be part of that ugliness. You know, being outside, it's hard to see it. It's hard to see it. It's you feel like, what are you doing there? You don't belong with these savages. These people pushing, shoving, punching, swearing, insulting, just for a trophy. You know, it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. What it does to you mentally that you have to deal with for a long, long time. So I think you got saved from all that. Because people must be traumatized. They do get traumatized.
ये शो के बाद देखो ना कि मतलब दिमाग उनका एकदम संतुलन खराब हो जाएगा. मेंटल हेल्थ के बारे में उनको सोचना पड़ेगा.
I think so for sure. For sure they have to. Ritwik says KV, 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 KV. And someone said, say something about Pyle. You know, I appreciate that Pyle in the end, you know, when you went out and everybody's laughing, ha, Baba chale gaya, tera Baba chale gaya. Pyle was the one that said that's not fair, what happened with KV. You know, so you can't just join the jund that everybody is against one person. Let's all just turn against them. You know, so I appreciate that she did say that about you. And that she did feel it was unfair.
No, like, you know, I think अगर थोड़ा अगर अपने शब्द सुधार ले पायल ना, she is the true badass of this show, the true deserving winner.
Yeah, if she would use her voice for the right reason.
Yeah.
Don't go into ugly spaces.
और वो misuse नहीं करती, alliance को वो misuse नहीं करती, वो चिल्ला लेगी, वो मुंह पे बोलेगी. That's what I like about her. पता है?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone said say something about Karan Kundra. He's a great jailer. He is great. I like that he's in charge. You know, he comes in. Yeah.
He comes in with a एक बड़ा भाई या छोटे भाई की तरह आके वो समझाता है. You know, that's what I love about him.
Yeah.
Seriously, does not
gentle but firm.
Doesn't team at you, doesn't get angry. He just very, very emotional, very sensitive, and very sensible.
अंजलि सब लड़कों से चिपक गई 8th week में. अंजलि सब लड़कों को चिपक गई.
3 तो लड़के बचे हैं.
अच्छा 3 है. Yeah, 1 second.
Somebody saying, I'm happy you have not gone at Poonam's level. No, man, I would never, ever do that.
No. Poonam was feeling very bad, you know.
I know, I saw that. I'm good. I'm glad उसको realize हो इस बात का, because बहुत ज़रूरी होता है. You cannot say something and get away with it. यही पश्चाताप है, यही जेल का नियम है कि आप सारा दिन पश्चाताप में बिता.
Someone said, KV, I just saw the episode. You were awesome. You were respectful and you are loved always. You know, you walked out with a lot of love and respect. And you see in 3 weeks, what are people going to walk out with? What are they going to walk out with? What will they leave with? Suppose Poonam gets locked out next. What will she leave with? That feeling that I hurt people. Yeah, मैंने क्या किया? She's already feeling it. You know, so yeah, you know, she'll leave and she'll think that I had a great run. I had great memories and I ruined it in the end, and it will affect her. It'll affect people.
लोग personal होने वाले हैं. They will get personal.
होने वाले हैं. Because you know what they're doing? Because people will go out, there'll be even fewer of them. So that little circle of few people will turn on each other, and then it's going to get really ugly, really messy, and not nice. At the end of the finale, they'll just say, bye, F off, and they'll walk away. And it's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. So good, you were saved. As much as I know people बहुत काफी disappointed भी है, but I think अच्छा भी है.
I'm better off being in web series, TV shows, movies than being part of shows like this.
Satish Shalini said Munawar was very insecure of you. Lots of people say that, but I guess that's a good thing because you were
Of course.
at least one uski level ke competition. You were a challenger. A challenger. KV, आप साफ दिल का इंसान हो. Oh, it's so sweet, Himansh. And
Thank you.
Surveer Liha Obsession was one of your
Yeah, she's
biggest
always
supporters.
there.
Man, supporters, fans, trollers, defenders. Did see you guys laughing together after so long. Missed you together. Well, maybe together, kind of not. And there's like Happy Sidhu Mishra, who is a really, really big help. Who there's so many people who were genuinely, doing so much for you, rooting for you.
Oh, Prince also, I'm very surprised. Abhi, he's like, Shivam ka boom nikal gaya, ab baam reh gaya. Like a little chachi he's behaving, man. Like gossiping. You literally, have that thing about yourself. You won 4
I
shows. You're a host
know
in
he's a
so many
winner.
shows.
He's
You're not a participant.
I know
ऐसा नहीं
you're
कि
not.
nothing to lose.
You're not one of these little kids.
I'm
That's
so
so
surprised
mean.
that
And
Prince behaving and
I'm
talking
surprised
because
because he's our friend outside the show.
और मैं अभी आई वाज जस्ट वाचिंग जब से प्रिंस आया मैं लाइव देख रहा हूँ और उसने इतनी सारी बातें की है दैट आई एम रियली अमेज्ड दैट व्हाई वुड ही बी टॉकिंग लाइक दिस व्हाई वुड ही बी डूइंग लाइक बोलते हैं ना
About you?
अबाउट मी अबाउट पीपल बैठ के गुट में बैठ के ना और बोलते हैं ना वो women gossip. Okay,
I know somebody was saying that Prince has become the new chachi of the show.
he has become a chachi, man, really stooping to such level. Or I didn't expect from him. I thought he would have the grace and the courage to stand up against Zishan, and say, "Ye kya kar raha hai tu?" On the contrary, he was siding him.
Yeah.
Very bad.
Well, what can you do? You don't want to. The thing is, and people are saying also that he's a respectable winner. What does he do?